And we are underway in Statesboro. Georgia Southern, their third game playing at home in Eagle Field. They're 2-0 so far with wins over Presbyterian College and North Florida. See on the far side, moving it upfield, trying to find Jeremiah Luoma. Eagles recover. That will go out of play. Possession will stay with Georgia Southern. Thomas Jackson, the redshirt freshman from England, throws it in. Pass downfield on the near side. Here's Samuel Odame, one-on-one. Trying to get through. Breaks past a defender. Kicks it back out top of the box. Jonah Kafka. Now Jackson on the far side to Luoma, and it goes out of play.
Great energy so far from Georgia Southern. Samuel Odame trying to get an early cross.
A look at the lineup for Call to Charleston. As you see Cameron Smith in between the pipes for the Cougars. Senior out of Lexington, South Carolina, second in the Colonial Athletic Association in saves with 33. Another interesting thing for the Cougars, they have two true freshmen as defenders in Daniel Pereira and Jude Swales. A lot of high praise from Keith Wiggins about their style of play throughout the first 6 games of the year. We'll see how they'll do against this Georgia Southern offense. Odame may have a chance. Breaks through with a cross. Luoma almost there, just missing on the header.
Jeremiah Luoma, not one of the taller guys out here, standing at 5'10", just over his head on that header attempt.
Pereira throws it in for the Cougars. But it goes out. Eagles will have another chance. Good field positioning. We mentioned Adam Davey for Georgia Southern. But Luoma, as head coach John Murphy talked about for Georgia Southern, has been a big X factor for the team these last couple of games.
He really has. He's been able to step in through 7 matches, 3 shots in total, 1 shot on goal, trying to make an impact for Georgia Southern.
Scored the game winner against North Florida a couple weeks ago. Yokul Blankson in between the pipes for the Eagles. Junior out of Iceland picks it up. The Eagles love to have a competitive schedule, a competitive non-conference schedule in preparation for conference play. It's no difference this year, joining the MAC for the first time. Tough task against ranked opponents like Charlotte, North Carolina, and recently Clemson.
That's something that Murphy constantly says. Regardless of who the team they are playing against, he wants to see his guys come out there and execute, regardless of if you're playing a ranked opponent or if you're playing a team that you're supposed to beat, which is not something that John Murphy wants to see in his team. He wants to play against teams that will make his guys better.
They'll make you stronger throughout the season, especially when you get ready for conference play. To begin MAC conference play next week, or in 2 weeks, in early October. Ball sent away. Odame gets it out to Flowers, who will send it back to Page. Pass upfield. Gutierrez Solis lost it. Recovered by the Cougars. Liam Hudak on the steal. Hudak with the pass upfield. Has a man in Rio Murray, but Kafka gets it, sends it to Blankson, boots it deep downfield. It goes out of play. Both teams want to execute on the offensive side, especially for Georgia Southern, giving up 9 goals in 2 games.
That's something that head coach John Murphy was talking so much about, the power of offense needing to get going early.
Gutierrez Solis had a chance at the top of the box, had to knock away. Kick by Kafka ricochets back. Green Peterson to pass upfield, and that's going to be a whistle. Pereira had hands on the jersey of Davey. It seems like we may have we thought there's going to be a flag early here, but instead we get a free kick. So Gutierrez Solis, the junior. And a yellow card was given to the freshman Pereira.
Take a look at the replay. Just a little bit too much physicality there on the part of Daniel Pereira, all over the back of Adam Davey.
Early chance for Georgia Southern. Gutierrez Solis just outside. And a great diving stop from Smith.
Gutierrez Solis looking for his 3rd goal of the season, but just off the mark.
Leads a team of 2 goals, also an assist on the year, 2nd in shots with 12, make that 13 on the attempt. Had a nice angle, but the tad off. So Smith set to send it deep for the Cougars. Now a chance for a call to Charleston. Murray has it knocked away. Luoma looking to push the ball upfield. Out of play. Possession will stay with the Cougars. Whistle blown. Possession remains with call to Charleston. Head coach Keith Wiggins talked about how his team is very defensive oriented, but wants to see some changes on the offensive side in tonight's match.
He said talking about the defense, being together on defense and pressing together is one of the strengths that we have. The biggest thing is that good defense produces offense, and that's something we need to be able to start doing.
They also want to limit their mistakes. He said they played a pretty well game against Elon. Had a decent job balancing offense and defense, but they made one mistake, and that was giving up the goal.
For a goalkeeper in Cameron Smith, last match you saw in the open, 6 saves and 1 goal allowed. That goal being on a very broken play that Elon was able to take advantage of.
See how things change for the Cougars tonight. Inside the box. Knocked away by the Eagles. That'll bounce out. Georgia Southern has possession. Jackson throws it in. Cougars working towards their back line to reset. Rome putting pressure. Almost got the steal. Possession will go to the Eagles now. Ball at midfield, sent back by Hudak. The long pass upfield by Vaughn Altea. Blankson will roll it up.
Right now, both teams, Danny, in still the feeling out process. Georgia Southern had some good chances in the early goings with Samuel Odame working it down the near side. But so far, the Cougars have really been able to stifle that entire offensive attack that Georgia Southern boasts so heavily with.
Can't forget about the shot by Gutierrez Solis off the yellow card. Luoma on the far side, the cross. Looking for Odame. Trying to break past Burns. Inside the Flowers, the cross. Luoma tries to keep it in play, and that will roll out. Couple of early chances for Georgia Southern 10 minutes in.
Head coach John Murphy said it, and he will keep saying it. Moving the ball is the key to success for the Eagles. They've been able to do that here in the opening minutes.
Kafka moving through, sent back across midfield, recovered by Georgia Southern. They'll send it back to Blanks, and he'll send it deep. Headed by Swales, the freshman. Burns. Cougars will reset. Vaughn Altea. Pass up, intercepted by Odame. Eagles have had the field position for most of the first half so far. Gutierrez Solis, bad pass, looking for Davey. Chance here for the Cougars. And Blankson runs up. Beaufrere had the chance, just lost it at the end.
With the College of Charleston running a 4-2-3-1 set. That's been one of the big things for head coach Keith Wiggins that he's been able to talk about. They've been consistent with running that formation, trying to get good attacks.
Gutierrez Solis trying to find Luoma, is stolen away by Pereira. Pereira will throw it in. Freshman from Portugal. Keith Wiggins talked about how all of his freshmen have come in and adapted right out the gate, playing at a high level all before arriving to Charleston, South Carolina. Georgia Southern pushes upfield, cross midfield. Odame looking for Davey, too strong on the pass, and it rolls to Smith. Smith, that one off his body. That could have been danger for the Cougars.
Georgia Southern still staying with a very aggressive mindset in the middle of the field. They want to try and get another turnover and some opportunities down the near side for crossing attempts.
On the far side, Luoma tries to keep it in play. He does, but it's stolen away. Hudak at midfield. Over to the far side for Cedarmark. Off the head of Cedarmark, and it goes out. So Jackson set to throw it in for Georgia Southern. Luoma gets tripped up. And a whistle. Already seen one yellow card from Pereira. Howard Ash, the head referee, Thomas Brigman, and Jared Melcher a part of the officiating crew as well. Flowers to Odame. Jackson couldn't handle it. Let's go out of play.
The Eagles that time trying to reverse field, but just a little bit too much power on the pass. You mentioned earlier Jackson with the little bit awkward reception of it just off his foot and out of bounds.
Out of bounds again. Possession will stay with the Eagles. Stolen away by Cox. Sent out by Jackson. Cougars are part of the Colonial Athletic Association. Their last matchup against Elon, part of their conference. They're 0-2 now in CAA play. Also a loss to James Madison, who's ranked 19th in the nation, a 1-0 loss to them. James Madison also the preseason conference favorite in the CAA. Eagles looking to make an impact in the MAC. Chance for the Eagles is sent out of play. Davey was trying to push it up to Luoma. Intercepted and sent out of bounds, so Flowers will throw it in. Flowers the cross, sent out by Vaughn Altea.
Vaughn Altea right there, step for step with the Eagles forwards, trying to keep this a 0-0 game.
Well, the Cougars have been a sound defensive team all year. We talked with head coach Keith Wiggins. He said a fully prepared College of Charleston team looks like a team that's tirelessly working hard for 90 minutes, giving it all they've got.
You mentioned about how well they are on defense. Almost every game, Danny, that the Cougars have played in has either been a 1-0 or 0-0 game, other than the UNC Asheville game where they won 5-3 in an offensive onslaught.
Yeah, they've played in 4 overtime games this season, 2 resulting in ties against Stetson and USC Upstate. The victories, or the one victory in overtime against South Carolina in the season opener back on August 26th. And the loss against James Madison. So that says a lot about the Cougars going up against the preseason favorites and for 90 minutes playing strong defensively, just giving up that goal in overtime. Closing in on the midway point here in the first half, Georgia Southern hosting the College of Charleston Cougars on ESPN Plus. Danny Wall along with Jared Dank. Things starting to settle in for both teams. It's a pass up on the far side to Davey. Davey to Luoma. Left side of the box stolen away.
There's that defense again coming to play for the College of Charleston, not allowing any crossing attempts for Georgia Southern.
Booming kick by Blankson. Jackson finds Gutierrez Solis throwing it in. Jackson keeps it in play. Officials will say it is out.
A little bit of a delayed whistle, but you saw on the far side all of the College of Charleston players with their hands up saying, hey, that might have been out of bounds there, referee.
Pereira didn't seem to get all of that, throwing it in. It slipped out of the hands. It did rain earlier this afternoon prior to the start of this match. So the pitch a little bit wet, causing some slippiness on the ball. Smith rotates over. Burns back to Beaufrere. Cougars will reset. Vaughn Altena at midfield will send it back to Swales. Cougars looking for that right moment for that opening. Now an off of Beaufrere and out of play. Eagles will retain possession. Flowers will throw it in.
Lee Flowers, another one of the endurance men for this Georgia Southern team, the junior out of Marietta, Georgia. 6 matches played for the Eagles and a yellow card on his line through roughly about the midway point of the season.
You have to remember, even though listed as a junior, all college athletes got an extra year of eligibility. So Flowers more of a 4-year junior.
4-year junior, yeah. That's something else that I know we talked a lot about, Danny, last year with the continuing of a semester, being able to have that new mindset of, hey, nothing is guaranteed. That's still the same mindset that Georgia Southern and College of Charleston have playing in these games this season. It's a renewed rivalry between these two teams.
In the series history, College of Charleston leads the all-time series. They've won 17 matches. Georgia Southern's won 4. They've tied once. The Eagles trying to change that. Odame with the pass to Gutierrez Solis. Odame now to Davey, off the head of Davey, and sent out of bounds.
You mentioned the history between these two teams. The most recent, though, a 3-game winning streak for Georgia Southern in the most 3 recent meetings.
They've been able to turn the tide in the long-standing history against College of Charleston. How do they continue that tonight?
They've been able to do it here through the first 20 minutes, getting these attacking chances, and just the inability, or correction, the ability of the defense of the College of Charleston to keep the Eagles outside of the box.
Davey in the box on the far side, surrounded by a sea of black jerseys, and it's deflected out of play.
It's just that convergence of all the defensive players of the College of Charleston trying to get the ball out of harm's way.
This will be our first corner kick on the night. Sierra Solis sends it out to Kafka. Kafka the long shot, and that one on top of the post. Leaping attempt, stop attempt by Smith. Good look by Kafka. It's a tad high.
Cameron Smith, the 5'8" senior. Head coach Keith Wiggins talked about him, saying that he doesn't just make saves, he doesn't complicate the game, he makes the game come to him, and he plays a very simple breed of goalkeeper.
He also does a great job motivating the team in training. Battled through a number of injuries throughout his career. Long pass by Hudak. Intercepted by the Eagles. Loma trying to get through and regain possession for Georgia Southern, but to no avail. Now Loma pushing it upfield for the Eagles. On the far side, finds Davey. Davey, the cross, and caught by Smith.
You mentioned, Danny, earlier how the pitch is as far as condition-wise. On that cross attempt, Adam Davey absolutely lost his footing and slipped on that attempt.
Trying to find Odame, or like from that angle he was going for a shot.
It looked like it, yeah. Cameron Smith able to pop right up there and snag it out of the sky.
On the other end, Blankson catching off the one-hop shot. The long pass, trying to find Richie downfield. Richie, one of the key players we focused on, top of the broadcast. Luoma, the far side. There's the cross in the box and sent away by the Cougars. It'll stay in play. Green Pedersen keeps it in. Long pass to Davey. Top of the 18. Davey gets through. Davey the shot, and he scores! Adam Davey from the bottom left corner, and Georgia Southern on the board first, 1-0.
Goal for Georgia Southern, number 10, Adam Davey.
We mentioned that Adam Davey was the key player for this one, and that's the reason why, being able to make the defense miss and making Georgia Southern have a 1-0 lead.
Second goal on the year for Adam Davey.
Right there, able to step by the defense of Burns and slide it right by the diving keeper, Cameron Smith.
Aiden Ferreira on the assist. His second on the year. Great set by Georgia Southern. Had a couple of shots prior to that one by Davey and finally connects.
Georgia Southern has been out shooting the Cougars 3-0 in that department, trying to keep the momentum in their favor, and that right there is a biggie.
So now the question will be, how do the Cougars look to bounce back, currently in a deficit?
Their defense right now needs to generate offense. That's what Keith Wiggins mentioned to us in this conversation earlier this week. He said our defense is our strong point and it facilitates our offense.
The Eagles looking for more offense here. Odame was moving downfield before his pass was intercepted and sent out of play. Luoma tripped up. As you mentioned, wet field conditions. Cougars on the move, and a whistle.
Regardless of how the field conditions is, you know that both of these teams are going to play very physical and keep the bodies on each other.
Vaughn Altena, looking for an opening, sends it back to Swales. Cedarmark will throw it in, but before that, we'll have our first substitutions for the Cougars.
Coming in for College of Charleston, number 12, Eden Alekovich.
Eden Alekovich, the sophomore from Anderson, South Carolina, checking in for the first time. He'll replace Burns on the defensive side. Chance now for the Cougars on the far side. Here's the cross. And that's shot by Beaufrere. Seemed to be deflected by Georgia Southern and goes out of play.
Goalkeeper Yoko Blankson showing his displeasure on the way the defense was able to handle that scoring chance for the College of Charleston, and still the communication right there from the junior goalkeeper.
First corner kick for the Cougars tonight. We approach 16 minutes remaining in the first half. High kick in the 18. Sent away by Georgia Southern. That kind of got locked up in between the legs of one of the Eagles players. Smith will send it right back downfield. Eagles now on the move. Gutierrez Solis gets tripped up, ball still in play and sent out.
Again, that crashing mentality on the part of Daniel Pereira. He's been able to stay with these attackers for Georgia Southern. Another chance for a corner kick for Gutierrez Solis.
Jack Philp checking in for the first time for the Eagles. He'll come in for Luoma. Corner kick, Georgia Southern. Nobody there to receive the pass, or the kick, excuse me. Deflected out of play. Another chance for Georgia Southern. Gutierrez Solis trying to receive the pass. Odame at the top. Oh, nice foot movements. Hangs on to the possession, kicks it out. Here's the shot, and it goes wide left. Kafka on the attack.
Kafka with an absolute laser just to the side of the goal, but absolutely phenomenal footwork from Samuel Odame to get into the box.
Subbing in for the Cougars, number 6, Stephen Cahill. Number 25, Aniko Sancho.
A couple of substitutions for the Cougars here. Stephen Cahill in for the first time. Senior from Cambridge, England. Booming kick by Smith across midfield. Under 15 minutes to play in the first half. That ball almost stolen away by Georgia Southern. The Cougars will hang on. What resiliency up front by Alekovic.
And Alekovic coming off of the bench, a role that he has typically seen for head coach Keith Wiggins. Last match against Elon, only played 2 minutes, but still trying to make an impact.
And he wants to see those players come off the bench and make a difference in the match. Keith Wiggins talked to us about that before tonight's contest. Vaughn Altena, free kick, long shot, off the hands, and will go out, will be sent out actually by Georgia Southern. Collision in the box. It looked like for a moment Blankson got hands on the ball. But now a chance for the Cougars. Cedarmark throws it in. Trying to split two defenders, back out to Cahill. Cahill nowhere to go. Cedarmark on the near side gets tripped up. And we'll see a foul. Possession remains with College of Charleston.
A big chance here for the College of Charleston with the first half winding down. look for them to try and get a cross attempt in here.
Cahill to cross. Another foul. And that's going to be on the Cougars. You see the disbelief by Pereira. Upset with the call.
Very, very upset with the call, with the no call there, rather. In the box, being physical, and ends up down on the pitch.
Green Pedersen across midfield. Finds Flowers. Flowers to Odame, and Odame, not sure what happened there, but the Cougars sends it to midfield, recovered by Georgia Southern, but sent out.
I think on that play, Odame wanted to have a touch pass to Lee Flowers to try and find a crossing attempt in the corner.
Flowers did not get there in time, of course. A 1-0 Georgia Southern lead with the goal from Adam Davey, assisted by Aiden Ferreira. A step in the right direction for John Murphy's crew. It's already an improved season compared to last year, where Georgia Southern won just one game in 2020. They went 1-9. The one victory over UAB, 3-2. Chance here for the Cougars now. On the near side, center mark, the shot into the hands of Blankson.
Good stop and start action there from Cedarmark. The sophomore from Sweden trying to equalize before halftime.
The first shot officially from the Cougars in the half. The first shot on goal as well. So you have to believe head coach Keith Wiggins for the Cougars wants to see more of that here in the final 8:40 and some change, and going into the second half as well.
Going into the second half is going to be one of the imperative things. Down by one, that's where the mindset starts to turn from, we're good on defense, let's be able to start creating offensive attacking chances. And they've done that. They've really been able to keep the ball on the attacking side of the pitch, but it's just been better defense on the part of Georgia Southern, something that we knew going into this one is another key staple for this Eagles team.
Flowers looking for Davey. Was trying to find Odame on the touch pass. Odame going a different direction.
I think Odame didn't want to go off sides. He saw the official there with the flag, not wanting to be drawing a whistle and negating a scoring chance.
Long pass down to Sancho. Foul called. And that goes Sancho checking in earlier for the Cougars. Possession Georgia Southern. Flowers throws it in. Cougars get it right back. Cedarmark looking and stolen away by Odame. Cougars now, they got a shot a few minutes ago, looking for another here before the first half ends. Ferreira passes it upfield. Davey gets by the defender. The Eagles will reset, finding Green Pedersen in the back. The rain is held off during the first half. Possible it could rain during halftime, so we'll see how that changes up the field conditions. We've already seen a couple players getting slipped up on the pitch from the rain earlier. Nice pass inside to Odame. Odame the shot, and saved by Smith. Smith got a leg out to make the stop.
Talking about the simplicity of Cameron Smith in goal. Didn't do too much, but did exactly what was needed, making the save.
How about that? On his backside, able to make a stop.
Down but not out.
Now on the other end, Sancho on the cross was looking for Richie, stolen away by the Eagles. Under 5 minutes to play in the first half. Kafka, midfield, sends it over to the far side. Phil, over to the near side now, back to Flowers. Flowers inside, finds Davey inside the 18. Davey the cross, denied. And sent out of play by Cedarmark.
Phenomenal defensive play there from Cedarmark, negating another crossing attempt for Georgia Southern.
Eagles want to make it 2-0 before the half. Kafka was looking for Davey. Foul. And we've seen players grab jerseys on both sides, and we're going to see another yellow card, this time given to Georgia Southern. Pereira got one for the Cougars in the beginning of the first half. It seems like this time Ferreira receives a yellow for Georgia Southern.
Georgia Southern still staying with the physical mentality, and that's been something we've seen from both teams. You mentioned earlier, still almost the exact same play, just the stability by the Cougars to stay up. And with the coming minutes of the first half drawing near, Georgia Southern trying to still stay offensively possessive.
A collision outside the 18. Possession will go to the Cougars. Gutierrez Solis colliding with Swales. Swales gets up, rubbing his leg, seems to be okay. Under 3 minutes now, we'll see a free kick from Smith. He won't send it all the way downfield. The rain starting to fall in Statesboro. Blankson picks it up. Davey, back pass. Now progressing upfield. Gutierrez Solis trying to get past two defenders, loses it. Cox with the pass to the near side. Sancho back over to Cahill. Murray trying to pass it up top. Knocked out. You can see that rain and some wind in the Statesboro as well.
This is all part of an isolated shower that's going across southeast Georgia, stretching all the way up into actually parts of Virginia, an entire cell of storms just sweeping across the eastern United States.
One minute remaining in the half.
Final minute in the first half.
Something that you'll probably see, Danny, in the second half, a lot less airborne passes, a lot more of them staying on the field. And speaking of players on the field, one of them's down for the Cougars.
Edin Alekovic having trouble getting up. Eagles head coach John Murphy checking on him. It will stop the clock at 47 seconds. It's helped up by Coach Murphy.
Subbing in for the Cougars, number 19, Kevin Harris.
Harris will check in for Alekovic. And Vaughn Altena on the free kick. Off the head of Sancho, inside the box. Sancho with the kick. And saved by Blankson. Two shots on goal for the Cougars in the half.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Ball goes out of play.
2,
And that will
1.
end the first half. Georgia Southern a 1-0 lead. Southern in the first half, 1 on target, that being the goal from Davey. 2 shots, 2 on goal for the Cougars in the last few minutes of the first half, and we begin the second half in Statesboro. If you're called to Charleston, Jared, do you go right out the gate more aggressive offensively?
I think the answer for that is no. You want to stay consistently staunch on the side of defense, but offensively you might want to work as the game gets closer to the end of it. That's where you start pulling out all the stops and start making those drastic chances for the teams that really, at this point, down 1-0 at the start of the second half, you're still trying to figure out what works. And a player down right now for the College of Charleston.
Koss, Vaughn Altena shaken up. Holding on to his side. Will stay in the match. The rain actually continuing to pour in Statesboro. I understand staying staunch throughout the rest of this half. However, head coach Keith Wiggins talked about wanting to create chances on the attacking side and trying to limit their mistakes. So I would want to see them try to be more aggressive, at least in the beginning.
The script a little bit.
Yeah. especially if you want to try and catch Georgia Southern off guard.
And that's something that we've seen teams do against this Georgia Southern defense, is find those holes in the way that head coach John Murphy runs the program with that 3-1 back set. There are those chances along the far sideline to get crossing opportunities. That's 100% true, and a chance for Charleston to try and take advantage.
They know they're a great defensive team. Well, the one thing they want to see is how can they create chances on the attacking side. A lot of their games have resulted in draws or 1-0 wins or losses. The only match where it was an offensive onslaught was the 5-3 win at UNC Asheville. Great deflection by Sancho. Cougars trying to push the ball upfield across midfield. Hudak onto the far side. Here's Jakob. Nope. Instead, sent away by Georgia Southern. Jakob Christensen is in the match to start the second half for the Cougars. Christensen, a sophomore from Denmark, 2 goals on the year. Swales rotating to the near side. Over to the far side now. Vaughn Altena pushing it up. Stolen away by the Eagles. Gutierrez Solis gets knocked down. Christensen, long pass to Sancho, sent away by the Eagles. Jackson sending it out of play.
You mentioned earlier with the starting for the second half of Christensen, 2 goals here on the season. Going back to your point of staying offensively aggressive, that may be one of the reasons why head coach Keith Wiggins put him in, to stay with this, hey, we got to get our heads down and start scoring goals here.
We talked about his 2 sophomores that lead the team in goals, in Richie and Christensen. They both have different attributes on the team. Stolen away by Georgia Southern. He said that Richie shows off his speed, and Christensen is able to create opportunities out of nothing. Gutierrez Solis for Georgia Southern, looking for Luoma, stolen away.
Luoma walking a very thin tightrope, trying to stay onside. The defense right there for the College of Charleston.
Pereira over to the far side to Cedarmark, too strong, out of play. Flowers set to throw it in for the Eagles. Flowers throws it in again to the far side. Davey looking for a cross. Kicked out by the Cougars. Possession will stay with Georgia Southern. Flowers surveying the field. Ends up giving it to Gutierrez Solis. Receives it. The cross. Luoma. Oh, collision on the left post. You got a player down for College of Charleston. 2 players down. Pereira and Smith. Both were trying to make a stop. Both collided with each other and the left goalpost.
On that play, just very physical. Header almost trying to get out of harm's way. Smith colliding with the goalpost, and Pereira right there as well. The collision reminds me a little bit, Danny, of back before in the NFL when you would have players run into the goalposts when they used to be in the end zone. Occasionally, you'd see old highlights of that in the early 60s of a lot of players running into the goalposts.
I was about to say, that's back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, that still happened a lot, and that happens a lot more than you'd think in soccer, too.
Yeah, both trying to make a save. Both men seem to be okay. Smith got more of the post than Pereira. Smith directing traffic. So Pereira, he stepped out for a moment, now back in, no sub. Georgia Southern continuing to attack. Odame inside to Davey. Davey the shot. Nice block by Smith. Second opportunity by Gutierrez Solis, and he's down. Went off the foot the wrong way. Now he's got some words for Swales.
Gutierrez Solis absolutely beside himself. Had a wide open net and just send it off the mark.
Both men have to be careful. We've seen yellow cards on both sides in the first half. Things could escalate here in the second half, especially now with a sense of urgency for the Cougars being down 1-0. On the near side, Jackson. Across, looking for Davey, knocked away, recovered by the Eagles. Odame looking for Davey inside, headed out. Kafka trying to look around top of the box, and that one knocked loose.
Kafka playing a little game of runaround. College of Charleston with some great moves to elude the defense.
Cougars on the move. On the near side, Pereira looking for a man. The header into the hands of Blankson. Blankson was wearing blue jersey in the first half, changed things up here in the second, wearing a yellow. Eagles on the move again. Odame looking to get past two defenders. He does inside the box. Odame inside. Gutierrez Solis didn't get the right footing. That one high and over the post. Another opportunity for Gutierrez Solis, and you can tell he's a bit frustrated now. It's the second time in the half where he's had a shot, just didn't get it off right.
I will say one thing. What a series of fancy footwork from Samuel Odame to set up that pass to Gutierrez Solis, just firing it wide.
Odame will head to the side. Shake it up a bit.
I think it might have been on that kick behind his right foot. Might have caught a cramp.
Subbing in for the Eagles,
been able to
9,
go and give
Hendrick
head coach
Strobel.
John Murphy a high five, and we'll see a substitution.
Heinrich Stobel in for the first time. Strobel, the freshman from Germany.
Strobel used to that cleanup role coming in last match against the Camels of Campbell University, with so far 1 goal on the season on 1 shot on goal.
Cougars now looking to push the pace. Knocked loose by the Eagles. Pass up to Luoma on the near side. Luoma left side of the box, going in, the cross. Nobody there to receive. Another shot off the top of the crossbar. Kafka with a look.
Kafka, the German product, with one of the best chances you'll see all night for Georgia Southern. They have had multiple quality chances, but have only capitalized on the one earlier in the first half.
9 shots now for Georgia Southern in the match. 3 for the Cougars, but they've all been on target. So while they have not had many shots in this match, they've been close range opportunities. Eagles on the move again, and Gutierrez Solis gets tripped up from behind. We're going to see another yellow on the Cougars.
We talked about it at halftime, how much the physicality has increased throughout the course of the game, with the yellow card being issued. The guilty player right there, Huduk, with the trip up of Gutierrez Solis, who is still trying to recover a little bit, but looks to be fine now.
Again for the Cougars, number 23, Alexis Jimenez.
Alexis Jimenez will check in for the Cougars. Inside the box, headed out. Flowers pushes to the near side. Green Pedersen looking for Davey. Davey the cross. Luoma was there for the shot, but knocked out by the Cougars. Eagles will try again. This time Gutierrez Solis inside. Davey, the shot blocked off the hands by Smith. Another long shot, and Smith with the grab.
Georgia Southern's offense trying to pepper Cameron Smith here in the opening minutes of the second half, and he's stood strong through the adversity he's faced here early on.
He dealt with a lot of adversity in the last match against Elon. And that resiliency is why he's second in the CAA in saves.
Kane Ritchie.
Chance now for the Cougars. Shot from the top of the box from Cox is far left. Kane Ritchie returning in for the Cougars. Subbing in for Beau Frere. Back and forth in the second half. Both teams with some chances. Gutierrez Solis on the far side. Slides through, stays with it. On the right side, sent away. Strobel recovers for Georgia Southern. Luoma gets through. Fancy footwork from Luoma. Strobel with the shot, goes left.
Back-to-back very good scoring chances for Georgia Southern. They have the momentum in their favor right now, Danny.
Physicality has picked up. The aggressiveness has picked up. The attacking from both sides has picked up as well. Strobel. Oh, he gets sent down. It's actually Jackson, excuse me. Foul. As Kafka got hit. And we're not even 15 minutes into the second half. Davey to the far side. Gutierrez Solis, right corner. Flowers, the cross, and it goes far out. Had a shot. Looked like he was going for a shot. Was trying to find Luomo on the cross. Just off.
3 straight chances for Georgia Southern to go up 2-0. It's these in-the-box passes right now, Danny, that have pretty much set up these great scoring chances.
Far side for the Cougars. Christensen lost it. Davey on the move for the Eagles. Davey, the pass upfield. Strobel on the far side, kicks it out. Long shot goes high above the post. Kafka again.
I think on that play, Kafka slipped as well, resulting in that errant shot.
15,
something that we've seen throughout the course of this game with the rain earlier and the rain just a couple minutes ago.
Burns checks in for Cedarmark. The physicality continues, no foul. Both players are looking for one. We play on. Green Pedersen. Back to Kafka. Now Blankson. Eagles going to reset. Long pass downfield, too far. He's looking for Strobel. Strobel may have a chance here. Possession, Georgia Southern. It's knocked out by Swales. Jackson, the cross, off the head of the Cougars. Gets it right back. Knocked away by Ritchie and sent out of bounds. We've seen an increase of aggression from the Cougars. Jared, do you believe head coach Keith Wiggins is pleased from what he's seen on the field so far in the half?
I think he is, but on defense, Georgia Southern has truly exploited the strength that is the Charleston defense. But Georgia Southern still has not been able to capitalize on those opportunities. Shots right now, 12-3 in favor of the Eagles, and still College of Charleston leading 3-2 in the shots on goal category.
Pereira. Moving towards the top of the box, stolen away by Davey. He gets tripped up and a foul. We are going to see another yellow. That's going to be the second on Pereira. That's a red. So Pereira will be finished early tonight after the red card was given. Cougars down to 10 men on the field. Still over 27 minutes.
Has been given to number 2, Daniel Pereira.
How will the Cougars fight back?
I think the Cougars now, if they weren't down with their backs against the wall before the red card was given, they surely are now having to play a lot more aggressive.
Smith. With the save off the hands. Cedarmark looking to return.
Coming in for the Cougars, number 17, Lucas Cedarmark. Coming in for the Eagles, number 7, Samuel.
The Eagles will have
Odame.
a substitution as well. Odame returns. He'll sub out Luoma.
The really key part to Odame's game is that he is a forward mid, and the ability for him to change gears and not only be a good passer but also a good attacker is second to none on this team.
Odame has created plenty of chances for Georgia Southern in the match.
One thing I've noticed from Georgia Southern since the red card, a lot more time thinking about their passes, trying to set up good chances.
Here comes another chance for Georgia Southern. Inside the 18. Recovered. Looking for Davey inside the box. Another chance. Down the near side. Jackson. That one headed out. Headed away by the Cougars, and that will roll out. Possession stays with Georgia Southern. Reminder, the Cougars are playing with 10 men after the red card given to Pereira. Odame missing the pass. Jackson too strong. Cougars with a chance. Ritchie, the near side, one-on-one. Trying to get past Jackson. He does. But running in, Ferreira sending it out of play. Possession stays with call to Charleston.
Only the second corner kick for the College of Charleston coming up here. See if they can execute on a set piece.
Vaughn Altena on the corner. And out. Another corner for the Cougars. This time, Cahill will tee it up. Stays with the Cougars. A foul. Strobel went down. Another chance for the Cougars. Trying to get through. The shot went off the foot. Christensen looking for an opportunity. Now Ritchie on the near side. Ritchie threw 3 Eagles. And Blankston runs in.
Blankston have to be very smart with his play on the ball. Almost went out of bounds, but rule in soccer, if the body goes across the line, you can keep playing it as long as that ball does not touch the white line.
Cross midfield. Adam Davey to the far side, look for Gutierrez Solis. Breaks in. Pass the defender. Couldn't get by. Second defender comes in for the Cougars. Hill.
I think on the play, Gutierrez Solis might have gotten his foot stepped on. He was limping a little bit coming back out of the box.
"20 minutes to go in regulation." Danny Wall and Jared Dink on hand for this non-conference matchup between Georgia Southern and the College of Charleston on ESPN+. Gutierrez Solis and a foul. Gutierrez Solis making a yellow here. He will.
Just another testament to how physical both of these teams are playing. Gutierrez Solis has been one of the most physical players for the Eagles in this one. And that's on both sides, Danny. On offense, he's been able to set up scoring chances, hasn't executed in resulting scoring a goal, but on defense, trying to make his mark as well.
That is the 5th card in the match. We've seen 4 yellows and a red. Chance now for the Cougars. Oh, one-handed knockout by Blankston. Odame heads it out of play. Cahill was looking for a man inside the box. Strobel pushes the ball downfield for Georgia Southern. 1-on-2, trying to stay on side. Davey, the shot too high.
Multiple times for Georgia Southern that they've had these scoring chances, and it would be a lot more than 1-0 if they were able to capitalize on them. Great play, though, from Cameron Smith to come out and try and challenge the shot and make Adam Davey miss his target.
Smith with 2 saves on the night. Blankston 3 saves for Georgia Southern. Flowers sends that one out of play. Possession remains with the Cougars. Time starting to wind down for the College of Charleston. Jared, what do they need to do here in these final 18 minutes?
Keep doing what they've been doing on the offensive side. There has been glimpses of their attack working and trying to get these quality crosses in. They've had good shots as well. Just better goalkeeping and defense on the part of the Eagles.
Georgia Southern, you said it right there, better goalkeeping and defense. How can they continue the momentum from tonight going into MAC play? But first, on the far side, the shot deflected. Strobel with chance off the pass from Odame.
That was what I was going to say as the answer to your question. Staying offensively mindset is huge for Georgia Southern. They have the keys at their disposal. They just got to be able to execute and score more goals to equalize and then build on the momentum that they can find.
Jack Philp back in for Aiden Ferreira. As challenging as the Eagles' non-conference season has been, they're in for a challenge in the MAC conference. Or in the MAC, I should say. Stolen away by Philp. Davey on the far side, running in. The cross inside to Gutierrez Solis, can't hang on. Rolling left and out of play.
You mentioned earlier the strength of the schedule for Georgia Southern in the MAC, taking on number 20th ranked right now Akron, then playing number 17 ranked Bowling Green. Then West Virginia comes to town on Halloween night, or Halloween day rather. They're number 4 in the nation.
It's been a challenging season. Already you get to 18th ranked Charlotte, 6th ranked UNC, 2nd ranked Clemson. Campbell had some reserve votes. Akron 20th, Bowling Green 17th, Northern Illinois 6-1 on the season. Here's Odame, got it in!
Oh, Georgia Southern!
Eagles up 2-0.
It was only a matter of time till Samuel Odame would cash in, and cash in did he. What a pass and what a goal for the freshman from Ghana.
Puts it in, following that up with some acrobatics.
And who else to set up the assist? Gutierrez Soles, Flowers, and that right there, what Georgia Southern needed to put this one a little bit closer out of reach.
Samuel Odame, his first goal on the year. Gutierrez Solis and Flowers credited for the assist.
Take a look at it. That lead pass right on the money. Nothing that Smith could do in goal but let it roll on by.
Into the bottom right corner. 2-0 lead for Georgia Southern with 16 minutes to play. The urgency has to go up now for the Cougars, being down by 2 with a third of time left to play, 15 minutes.
And mind you, that's also playing with 10 players on the field, with the red card given earlier in the match to Pereira.
We can see another yellow given here. We will. Neko Sancho will be given the yellow. Frustrations continue to build for the Cougars, playing with 10 men. A 2-goal deficit. Long shot out of play by Philp.
Coming in for Georgia Southern, number 19, Manuel Prieto.
Adam Davey taken out. We'll see Manuel Prieto, sophomore from Dalton, Georgia. Jared, what can the Cougars do here late in regulation?
One thing they need to do is get the ball on their side of the field. Right now, Georgia Southern is absolutely smothering the Cougars anytime they get on to the attacking side of the field.
And they have another chance as it's sent out, but recovered by the Eagles. Prieto to the outside. Gutierrez Solis, the cross. Nobody there to receive. Odame's there now. Odame knocked down and a whistle fell on the ball. Jackson to Philp. Philp the cross inside. Knocked out. Jackson inside the 18. Sent away. Strobel pushing it upfield. Kicks to the outside. Gutierrez Solis. That one out.
Gutierrez Solis with multiple chances for the Eagles in this one. Just missing on all of his attacks.
The Eagles have been aggressive. 16 shots in the match to the Cougars 4. Gutierrez Solis inside the box, headed out, recovered by Odame. Flowers sent it to the far side. It's Austin Hardy that's in. Man down for the Eagles, no foul. It's right back up. Possession stays with the Cougars. Substitution 4 called to Charleston.
Subbing in for Georgia Southern, number 18, Jeremiah Luma.
And Loma back in for Georgia Southern. "11 minutes remain in regulation." And that shot way outside by Christensen goes left. On the near side. goes out. Possession stays with the Cougars. Kafka saying that's on me. Alexis Jimenez will hand it over to Cedarmark. He'll throw it in.
I'd like to see the Cougars try and set up a set piece here and try and get another scoring chance before we go down into the single digits in the second.
Loma receiving the pass from Strobel. Down in the corner, Austin Hardy kicks it back out to Loma. Inside the 18, off the head, Odame the cross, Strobel inside. Will take a shot, and that just stays out. The Cougars kicks it out. Strobel was patiently just waiting for an opportunity for an opening. Aluoma, shot blocked. Kicks it out to Philp on the far side. The cross and caught by Smith.
You see the urgency from Smith trying to catch the Eagles off, trying to find one of his teammates down the field.
Blankston runs up, preventing Harris from taking a shot. Loma trying to break past Burns. Prieto. His cross attempt is denied. Hardy in the box, sent back. Under 7.5 minutes left in regulation. Prieto to Odame. Odame scored the second goal. Strobel inside and scooped and falled on it is Smith. Time starting to wind down. This is looking like a Georgia Southern victory. One of the things that head coach John Murphy talked with us about is being able to handle the ball. And with 18 shots now, I would say he's done a pretty good job with that.
I would say the exact same thing, Danny. Georgia Southern came out with a mindset of having good passes. Another chance here for the Eagles coming up if they can get a cross in. That's been the key point for head coach John Murphy, and the Eagles out here tonight able to execute flawlessly.
Still looking for one more possibly here late. Prieto. On the far near side, Odame. Kafka, pass inside. Jackson, headed away by Swales. tapped out. Possession remains with the Eagles.
Georgia Southern right now is still in the attacking third for them. It's almost like, to put it in hockey sense, like they're on the power play trying to find that good passing lane to set up a good shot on goal. Still playing with College of Charleston having only 10 players.
Here's a shot off, and that is in!
Georgia Southern
Jeremiah Luoma makes it 3-0, Georgia Southern.
That's what I said just a second ago. You want to find that good passing lane. Jeremiah Luoma able to boot one in. Cameron Smith in goal beside himself.
For a second, it looked like it was ricocheted off the post and out, but it remains in. Jeremiah Luoma, second goal on the season.
Great pass from Jackson to set things up. Ball was left there, and no chance for Cameron Smith to make a save.
Found the back corner on the left side. That will seal the deal. If there was any doubt before, not anymore. We'll say Samuel Adame got the assist. Could the Eagles be looking for a fourth goal under 5 minutes to play? Jackson. Here's the cross. Chase Winters just checked in. Had it on the near side. Phil. Push it back out. Winter is looking for Strobel inside. Sends it back to Smith. Smith. Christensen on the move for the Cougars. They might be able to get one in late. Harris offside. Under 3 minutes, 19 shots from Georgia Southern. Prieto kicks to the outside. Hardy working with Luoma. Luoma hangs on. Hardy gets tripped up, and that one's deflected off the Cougars, out of play.
Hardy, the freshman, making his second appearance of the season. Played club for ECNL and won the 2021 National Championship with the team. So a lot of good freshmen for this Georgia Southern team. The club in good hands as far as youth.
Corner kick, Phillips. Strobel. That one booted high and out. Overall, Georgia Southern played aggressively from the start. put pressure on the Cougars and had plenty of opportunities throughout the first half. Adam Davey got the ball rolling midway through the first. And in the second half, Odame and Luoma with goals, making it 3-0. Man down for the Cougars. Winters went up. Cedarmark holding on to his head. They stopped the clock at a minute 11, excuse me.
Anytime there's a head injury, you always want to make sure that the player is checked out. I think he may or may not have hit his head with one of the Georgia Southern players trying to get a header chance.
Hudak checks in for Cedarmark. Final
1
minute.
minute remaining in the game.
This win will put the Eagles back at 500 on the year, 4-4. They'll remain undefeated at home, 3-0. They'll have great momentum for their next matchup on Tuesday against Stetson. Not the outcome that the Cougars wanted tonight. They'll return home. That one left and out of play. They'll face Drexel in conference play in the CAA. We'll also host Furman. So Drexel Saturday, Furman
10,
next Wednesday.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Blankston
1.
will send it away, and that will do it.
The final score of
Georgia
today's
Southern
match is